So if someone were to ask you, what do you want out of life? What would you say? Some of you might respond with, I want to be happy. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I help people navigate through their mental health journey. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys why I stopped chasing happiness. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. For a very long time in my life, this was exactly what I was taught to pursue growing up. And I heard it a lot coming from my parents. You know, they say to grow up, get a good job, make a good amount of money, buy a house, and then life would be good. And it's actually something that you still see advertised on TV, whether or not it's in shows or anything like that. You are ingrained with the belief that happiness is the next achievement that you acquire, or happiness is the next partner in your life, or happiness is the next big thing. And as I've embarked on this pursuit of happiness for a long time in my life, there were a couple of things that I started to notice along the way. And every single time I achieved something that I really thought would bring me absolute happiness and would wash all of my problems and worries away, I very quickly found myself in a cycle where I would be back at square one with the exact same feelings that I had before. Recently, I found myself in the headspace where I am constantly not satisfied, and I am constantly circulating or falling into the belief that happiness is when I get a bigger house, or happiness is when I achieve 100 subscribers, or when I achieve 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, or when I land my first client, that's when I'll be happy. And like I said, when I notice myself catching into this cycle where I'm back at square one feeling the exact same feelings where I started, it made me realize that something is not right here. I realized now that I've pretty much been living my life in a perpetual hamster wheel where I'm just cycling through the same behavioral patterns and the same beliefs, and it just means that whatever approach it is that I'm working towards happiness, or whatever you want to call it, it's not working. The problem isn't a lack of happiness. The problem is me. When it comes to happiness, I don't think that's what we're here for. I don't think that's why we are all here. The belief that we are all on this pursuit of happiness is as a result of social conditioning. It's as a result of the quote-unquote simulated reality that we were all conditioned to believe in. And I think that we are ultimately all here to be our best selves. When we are embarking on that path, or being on a journey of growing into our best selves, the highest versions of ourselves, in that process and along the way, there will be moments of happiness, but at the same time, there will also be moments of despair, pain, and suffering, because it takes going through that discomfort to achieve moments of happiness. I don't know if that makes sense. The idea of reaching a constant state of happiness to me is unrealistic, because then when you have that belief, or when you have the idea of chasing that reality, ultimately I feel like you are denying yourself of the human experience. And the human experience means having to work through or deal with all ranges of emotions in every given moment, whether or not that be negative emotions such as depression, shame, sad, fear, anger, resentment, self-doubt, all that stuff, along with all the good emotions such as joy, wholeness, contentment, bliss. These are all part of the human experience. Happiness can be found in very simple things in life, such as having like a cup of coffee in the morning, or going for a walk, or opening up your windows and seeing that it's a nice and sunny day, or literally for me, sometimes just sitting down and looking at my plants. When I see that my plants are growing and thriving, I find moments of happiness in there. I also find moments of happiness in journaling, gratitude journaling, where I have to really ground myself and really get myself to think about what it is that I am grateful for. And every single time I do this, every single time I end an entry, I walk away feeling super happy and blessed. And so that is why I stopped chasing happiness, because the idea of happiness not being where you are is toxic, because then, like I said, you are denying yourself yourself of finding moments of happiness throughout the day where you can truly experience that. It's not something that you seek outside of yourself. It's something that you cultivate within yourself. If there's anything that I can leave you guys with in today's video, whatever message that I have, is that happiness is not where you are tomorrow. Happiness is not where you are when you accomplish your next achievement or the next paycheck or whatever. Happiness is where you are now. Yeah, I guess that's it. That is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, much love, and many blessings to you.